Hello, world. It's me again, Corey Lewis, and I'm back with some more conversation, with some more inspiration for you in your day. Thank you for watching, and hopefully, I'll be able to provide you with some useful information. This video here today is inspired by me watching TV the other day. I was watching a documentary, and throughout that documentary they were showing the behind the scenes footage, and what it took to shoot the documentary. And as I was watching, I noticed that every time the person took the movie slate board, and when snap action, the actors immediately began to act and do whatever it was that they needed to do, perform, in order for them to get over with that take and move on with the next scene. And as I was watching, I began to realize that the movie slate board and the actors acting was very symbolic to some of the some of the things that I like to share, some of the things that I like to speak on. So what I got from it was the movie slate board, snap action, which can be symbolic to a goal that you've created for yourself, and then immediately after creating that goal or snapping that movie slate board, the actors are they're acting, they're in action, they're moving along, which is in reference to the goal. Behind that, you are doing an action, you're giving an action that can lead up to accomplishing that goal, or steps in between to accomplishing that goal for the bigger picture, which is the bigger picture is creating small individual takes to create a bigger scene, and taking all of those scenes to create a film, or a movie, or a documentary. So I wanted to speak on the importance of the actions behind the goal, because if the individual who has the movie slate board snaps it and says action, but the actors do not move, the actors do not do anything, then they're not moving towards the progression of completing that take, which is overall entails to completing the overall scene. So when you get your pen and your paper and you write down a goal for yourself, and you aren't doing anything behind that, which is the action to lead up to the individual step to accomplishing that goal, then then your goals are not going to be accomplished. You're not providing any forward progress, right? And so that ultimately leads into not being able to finish that particular take, which then goes into the scene, which then goes into the production of a film or a movie, right? So what I wanted, so the message behind this video was to make sure that you have a goal, right? It doesn't matter if you have 100 goals written on a sheet of paper. That's good, but you also have to provide the necessities that goes with completing that goal, and that's the action behind it. Oftentimes I hear people say, I want to go to school, or I want to start my career, or I want a new job. That's the goal. We can easily write that down, but what are the actions being taken for you to make it a step closer to that goal? Now, like I said before, when the actors are not committing any action behind the snap of the movie slate board, they are postponing the progression of creating a film. On the flip side of that, when you create a goal for yourself and you are not committing to any action or putting any effort for towards that goal, then you are as well postponing the accomplishments and achievements that you set for yourself. So it's very important not to lose sight or attention to completing the actions which leads up to accomplishing those goals. It's really easy for us to make an excuse or use an excuse which oftentimes prevents us from progressing and moving forward. You know, when you're hungry, what do? You go get some food. When you're thirsty, what do? You go get something to drink. When you want to go out and party with your friends, what do? You go out and party with your friends with no excuse. It's different when you are putting effort to something meaningful. When you're putting effort to something meaningful, it's a little bit more difficult because it takes more time and effort. You have your movie slate board, snaps, action, the actors are acting with no excuses. That's the most simplest way I can put it. You have a goal that's created for yourself, and so snap, you are acting. You are doing little things that helps you build up to creating that scene. Cut the excuses out. If you say you want to do something, then do it. I said I wanted to do something and I did it. And this is proof. I'm standing in a facility that I created with help from others, but with the vision that I had and goals that I set for myself, with no excuses. Create your goal and don't forget to snap your movie slate board behind that and say action and go.